Okay, I think it works. Can you guys see? Well, my screen at least. Can you see the Overwatch?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it works. All right, cool. So RJ, since you're gonna watch this, we just went over how you guys just ruled them, or they ruled them. Okay. I hate how you have to. For some reason, you have to click on the just this now. Like you can't click on that. You have to click on just the little number. Oh, that was. Oh my god, that guy just got rolled.
I don't really remember this match.
Is there a reason you guys? What did you guys start doing bad? Is there a reason why you wanted me to VOD this one?
Oh no, I think this was a joke, honestly.
Oh, we can
That's
see
my
what
bad.
we can see what the second one
That was
holds.
kind of my bad. Yeah, sorry.
We can see what this next fight holds here. See if it's worth it.
Is that a high-end gameplay from me?
I'm gonna try to go for like 3.2 scrims because I've been getting like two. I've been searching for 2.8 scrims because that's the average SR.
Mhm.
But I mean, you guys are rolling every time, so.
Well, how did you guys do when it was, what was your last scrim? Because I was only there for the end.
Well, Tuesdays are in-houses.
No, for last, wait, was this Thursday?
This was a Thursday scrim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This was this last Thursday of last week.
Okay, so you do lose a fight. Let's see what happens. I wasn't really paying attention. I was just listening to what Conix was saying.
Because I played for both. I was Lucio on one team, and then this time I guess I was Widow.
Yeah. Okay. So we're gonna pretend, even though this is a troll, we're gonna pretend like you're actually trying. So Hank gets nanoed, but doesn't go in. What is he doing? Okay. So Hank, since you're not here, when you watch this, Nano gives you like a super health boost. I know you know this, so you should just walk right by the Rhine and go into their backline, because you're playing to like, you're playing as if there's two tanks, so you're playing to like hold the cart while your diva like kind of DMs them and allows you guys to push in, but you're the guy that's like supposed to take the space here. So as soon as you get nanoed, you should immediately walk past the Rhine instead of just swinging at him and go after the BAP, force him to use a lamp, and you're gonna still get healed by Tim, and you have a beat coming up in case you might go low. But most of the time, when you have a nano and you have supports that are helping you, you go in the back line, you force abilities, and you most likely kill them because your DPS are getting so much, room out of you just walking in. But instead, you kind of waste the whole nano by just standing at cart. Also, John, with Bash and all, you want to like if we're gonna play Bash, just think of it as like your ult is using like Riptire, where like you want to put yourself in a situation where you're not gonna die because of it, because you want to like continue the fight. So like I would rather instead of you going right here, just like go right here, because then
Okay.
as soon as you finish it, you could just immediately start shooting their backline, because then you have to escape, because they can hear you, right? They can hear that you're over here because of the sound cue, so they go over and look for you, and then they you try to escape and they kill you. And then Tim gets, I mean, not Tim, Hank gets pushed up here and killed. Oh, hi, Johnny.
Oh, he lives.
Johnny?
What? Oh, me. Hey.
Hi, Johnny. Yeah, you're the only Johnny. Oh, no, you're not. There's a
Huh.
second. There's a John.
There are
Imagine
multiple.
being named John.
Anyone ever call you John?
Yeah, at work.
I swap. I don't
Actually,
swap.
technically,
here.
I'm John 2.0, but
Conix rolls some kid. Oh,
Uh,
Conix about to get rolled.
and then watch out. Yeah, I was
Oh.
gonna say there's
Reaper's
the Reaper
big
somehow
shatter.
fails. But
Okay, hold on. I want to see what I want to see what I know. I'm gonna pretend this is Tim, right? Because I know it's not him, obviously. So like, pretend this is Tim. I want to see why Nemo beats.
maybe he hears me call out Reapers behind.
I know, because I think I remember screaming Reaper was behind. I thought they blossomed.
I mean, it wouldn't have been a bad opportunity, minus the fact they're down BAP and Ryan just
Okay,
died.
but yeah, okay, this is not good. He sees him.
Yeah.
So this is like a perfect situation of like, you have to trust yourself in these
So,
situations.
like, even if you die, your team will still win.
Like Nemo or Tim, whoever's playing this, because Tim could have done this as well. You have to trust yourself and your teammates to
To
live,
kill him.
to
Yeah.
kill him and live. You can use it at the last second, but everyone was like at least half health or more. So because you can use this in the next fight, right? You have to like trust yourself to be able to kill this guy. Because if you don't, and he kills everybody, you just go again next fight. But if I'd rather you die to his ultimate and go back in with yours and win the fight than waste an ultimate at the end of the fight. So that guy just dies because he has no wraith, and these guys just get cleaned up. Yeah. Oops. But other than that, good shatter from Hank. This Ryan's getting diffed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I remember that. Was it
Oconix.
intentional?
Oconix.
I don't remember.
You
No,
guys
I
are
was like, I'm
throwing.
jumping off the map, and then Hank's like, oh, I'm going too.
I don't mind a little bit of BM. Just make sure when we get into like a tournament,
Yeah.
people
It doesn't happen.
people get pissy about it. Like we all you don't know it, John, but everyone else here knows the legend of Triage 3. Who tried to get us like removed from the tournament for like BMing in a scrim.
Okay.
Okay, now I'm
I got
distracted again.
swap here.
It was awesome.
Nope.
Good shield. It's 4v4. Don't back out. It's 4v4. Hank, go in. So this is actually kind of not all Hank's fault. It's more of on the Lucio to like look at the
Anthem.
situation and say we're down one, but they're also down one. Like I have speed, we can go in. Because a lot of times the main tank will only focus on like keeping himself alive, and he doesn't realize like when he can like turn the fight with like a push or something like that, because he just wants to stay alive. So if one of their guys goes down, he thinks, oh no, we're down one, I have a better chance of dying, so then I can't push in. But if it's a 4v4, you always fight it. You should always fight it. Hank does that a lot, where he'll leave early because we lose one guy. Oh no, it's over. This is like a better, like it's even easier to win 4v5s or 4v4s or whatever in this game, because the fights last longer. So it's like easier for someone to come back, or the time in between fights is shorter. That's what I meant. Not fights last longer. The time in between fights are shorter. So like if you guys can stay alive for like 20 seconds, not even, while you're fighting, the guy who's dead will come back. You can go in. So like Steven, this is for you as well. Like if you're playing and like say you're playing and Kip is like hesitant to go in if it's a 4v4, just be like, I have speed, you're good. He's full health, be like, I have speed, you can go in, let's fight. And just try to
Does
like,
that mean dry
So just
fighting
a
is
heads up, I actually don't play Lucio because
don't?
Justin hates playing Kiriko.
Oh. That's
So I've
interesting.
been playing Kiriko, and he's
Okay.
been playing Lucio.
Okay. Well, I guess you can still make that call if you want,
All right,
and
sounds good.
and look for him to do it as well.
All right,
But you do go in. Good anti. Ooh. How did what? Was he
it
like
only hit Lucio, which is weird.
with a Rhine killed him? He killed the Rhine. You guys, that was a pretty good fight. One thing again, it's easier this is for Hank and any main tank. It's easier to secure a fight in this game if you walk into the back line and deny their supports like any help for the tank, right? Instead of just Ryan just swinging at their Ryan like this and letting the Ana heal. If I was playing Ryan and he is like this far up, I'll just like walk this way either shield or walk and swing at them if they're close, and completely deny this guy any help. Because then the 4 people behind me are going to be able to kill him easy. So like it makes it easier because it makes it so they can't get like people back, because there's a chance that like they're getting a lot of healing on him, and it like wastes enough time to where they can get their respawns back. So like it's just being able to finish the fight like quickly so you can get the cart going, because the time in between fights is way shorter. Having him with the window and stuff. It's like that's fine right there, because this Bap doesn't even care that his Ryan's getting killed. Alright, that was good. You guys are rolling them. Let's go to Paradiso and look at the new comp. Get something good out of this.
It's my first time playing Sojourn with this comp, so you can...
Oh, okay. Oh, and they mirror it. Okay. Did they play this a lot?
Yeah, the first 2 games it was just this, and then we both collectively got bored of it.
Okay, so do you guys like know the point of the comp and like how it works?
We were struggling with that, especially first map 2 on Oasis, but I think we kind of got better. Because
So-
Hank was really struggling with who to target.
Yeah.
That was our big thing. We couldn't
Yeah.
decide who to target first.
Let's say this is let's say you're playing this into a mirror. The point of the comp is to have 4 people, Kiriko, Lucio, Winston, and Reaper all in a ball, and Sojourn either on a long angle or like an off angle. And the point of the comp is to just enable the Sojourn. Like that's the only point, that because she's so strong, and because she has the ability to completely like win a fight just with one railgun headshot. The point of the comp is to put pressure on their enemy like team, like put pressure on their 4, and hope that your Sojourn wins the fight against their Sojourn. Like that's like it's kind of like a 1v1. You want to turn it to where your Sojourn can 1v1 theirs, and get the kill on her, because most likely you want to kill a Sojourn first. So either what you can do is you can either put pressure on the Sojourn to make her use her slide and then dive her and kill her outright, or you can put pressure on her backline and hope that maybe she turns around and starts shooting you, and then your Sojourn can get damage on her and kill her.
Yeah, I think I was going for Sojourn was like...
Yeah,
the thing.
Sojourn is the main one. Sojourn, and then like you could force Wraith next, and then go for Reaper. This support comp has way too much sustainability to be able to go for them first. Like you can't go for the Lucio first. He's always going to get Suzu'd, or she's going to Suzu herself. And Winston is really survivable in this comp. So I would like determine the situation, see which one you can either do. You can either like pressure the Sojourn, like say she's up here, and like her team's over here. Like you can have like Monkey jump up here. She'll slide away, and then your team can just your Lucio and your Reaper can teleport and speed up there, and Monkey can go up there with his bubble and kill her. Or if she's like in the back line with her, and her team's like right here, so she's like right here, and her team's right here, you can just like beeline into their other team, put the bubble down on your guys, and just kind of like brawl them. And
I mean, the other option is you just have to play off of Sojourn picks.
yeah,
Like, she's
that's basically
probably
what it is, because the point
broken.
is to like enable your Sojourn to get picks. So
Yeah.
like that's how you approach the fight. So like you can approach their backline right here. Maybe their Sojourn looks down at you. As soon as that happens, your Sojourn could be up here. Boom, 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 boom. Headshot, railgun, and then you win the fight.
So support Sojourn.
I think...
Support her by not being near her.
Ah. Oh.
Like take the focus away from her. So
Give
she
her
can
opportunities.
give
to
her
headshot
opportunities to
somebody.
headshot someone. Just, like take the focus away from her as much as you can, because then, especially like an overclock, like if she has overclock and you guys completely bull rush their backline, like they're forced to look at you. They can't look at the Sojourn like way up far here, and this is like right here. I know this is your first time, but like this, you're putting yourself in a situation where they can just run at you, and you don't have any opportunity to like have a little bit of safe area where you can like shoot at them. So like you can go up here or like hide or something like that or walk this way. Your team goes this way to point. Their team goes this way to counter that, and then you have all this area to work with. So that's how you kind of play it.
I don't know. This is such a weird like corner too, because you kind of fight around it twice. You
Yeah.
engage once, use cooldowns, and then fight again on the second corner.
I don't know how you guys kill him. Did he use Wraith? And I guess he just died.
Embrace her at the start.
Oh, they switched. They're playing off rolls, or maybe they were playing off rolls on King's Row.
Maybe.
Oh yeah,
'Cause-
I think one of their DPS switched.
This guy was playing
Yeah,
Ryan
Optic
on
and
King's
Dish
Row.
switched.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that was pretty. I mean, you guys won because you're better than them, but
Yeah.
just that concept is
Jaden absolutely gaps them in this entire game. It was kind of unfair.
yeah. Reaper's really powerful, especially with Kiriko. It's good with Reaper to like, especially with the Kiriko to like prolong as much as you can using your Wraith form, because you have the Suzu and the bubble and stuff like that, and the speed. Like you want to be able to like do as much as you can without having to Wraith, because once you Wraith, you're in a really bad spot. Like you're in a they can really kill you. So you want to get as much value out of your kit before you have to Wraith. It's good, just putting pressure on them. That's good. Make sure we're pushing cart. Lucio should be on cart. Actually, it might. Actually, it could be Kiriko because
Kiriko can tell you.
Kiriko
which
can
is
teleport
really
to you
nice.
guys if you're in
Yeah.
the middle of a fight. Yeah, I think it should be Kiriko. That's good. That's a good observation. Conix.
The crazy thing is TP is up in like what 6 seconds or
Yeah.
something.
So you're immediately back into the thing.
Yeah. You still have your get out of jail card if you need it. I feel like dry fights are a lot more important in Overwatch 2.
Definitely, because like I said before, like fights are happening more quickly, so you want to get as much value as you can out of any fight that you have, especially in like maps like Push. Like fights happen so much quicker. Let's see how you guys lose this. I wasn't paying attention. I was listening to what you were saying. Okay, so you're coming in here with 3 ultimates.
Hank is already dead.
Oh,
But-
he is?
We traded
Yeah.
these at the start.
Oh, I would have just left.
Yeah.
Ah, shit.
Yeah, at that point, just leave. You can come back in with 3 ultimates, and with the tank, you guys use 2 ultimates here at least, down 1.
Yeah.
So you could just use your ultimates. I mean, you could just back up, come right back in. It's kind of like Push, right? Where sometimes you lose a guy, and you're like, oh, we have the ability to leave because they have to push the cart so far. Like if you're ahead in the meters. It's kind of like that, where you can just be like, all right, we're down our tank. We have 3 ultimates for the next fight. Let's leave, come back in, win this next fight, and take the payload. And just take the point. But use the rush. Use Reaper ult and
that's
die.
awesome.
Yeah. And now you're coming back in this next fight, down 2 ultimates for no reason. Oh. She gets killed. Where'd she die? Up here?
I think she.
I think she
TP'd
put Tuppy
and
up there and it just
yeah.
got like destroyed before she could wraith.
This ends now.
Okay, they use their pre-ultimates. You guys didn't have enough. They just used beat and kind of rolled you. And you were kind of down Reaper for half the fight. I know I mentioned before, like, that some fights are winnable even if it's a 4v4. It's only winnable if, like, they're also down something big, like if they're low or if they're, you know, if they just used a few ultimates. Like, if you guys lose the tank before, like, I would leave. But if, say, you guys are in the middle of a fight, and it's, you guys initiated a fight 4v5, that's the difference between that time where I said it's a 4v4, you guys can go in. Because they had everything. Like, they had ultimates, they had all their abilities, they had full health. That's, like, the difference between, like, initiating a fight like that and the other way around. But this was good. They're pushed up way too far. Good boop. I mean, Tim pays for it, but it was a good boop.
Kendall.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh no, Hank. Hank goes too far in the back line. It happens. Oh! Big ultimate though. This is winnable. Yep, you go in. This is winnable. Oh no. Don't do that. You didn't need that. That happened to last map too. I don't know if you were here, Kendall. But that happened last map where Nemo beated like when you were up 5v2 or something like that. So we just gotta watch, you know, like, trust yourself. That's what I said. Like, trust yourself to be able to win the fight without having to use it. And if you have to use it, use it. But if you took a second to see like what's going on, well, like what's the situation we're in, you might have
I
been
could have
like
easily realized,
you could have
hey,
been like,
I don't
oh,
actually need this.
Yeah, we don't actually need it. I would start, just for pathing like stuff, I would start walking up here and have your Kiriko stay on cart. Or even Sojourn. Because then Hank jumps up there and he's alone. And he just leaves. If you guys walk up there, you could have went on them probably. Pretty good. Played it like in the way that's supposed to. What the fuck is going on with my thing? If you played it the way it was supposed to,
It
would've
would have
rolled
been
them.
so much faster.
it would have been faster because they're not good. They're just not. They're really not good.
Well, I thought you were playing Overwatch on higher settings than I play on.
I'm on some shitty gaming laptop that RJ lent me.
I know, it's still better higher settings than I use.
Oh, is it the trackpad? Am I touching the trackpad? I don't know. Oh yeah, what is that?
Touching your
What
meat.
is happening?
Yeah, it's a cow.
Is it one of those little dongly thingies that are sometimes in
One of the
laptops?
nipples?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I used to touch my teacher's nipple all the time.
What?
Oh my god, Jesus.
Johnny,
Johnny,
What?
you can't. No.
What is happening? Let me unplug my mouse and plug it back in.
Johnny, I know if I got your high school or wherever you went to school and I looked up that and nipple scandal, your name would pop up immediately because there's like 3 people.
Jonathan
Bro, when I-
Klusenek banned
Bro,
from,
when I
expelled from
Klusenek.
whatever
when I
high
was in
school.
7th grade,
Oh my god.
for no reason, I think it was in the middle of math class. I just wrote rape on a napkin for some reason.
What?
And my
Why?
teacher walks over to me. She's like, Johnny, why does it say rape on a napkin? I'm just like, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. Appeared there.
And then she's like, okay, and just walked away.
No way. She just walked away.
You can ask Henry.
Where
he was in
did
the
you
class.
Wait,
where
so-
did
wait,
you
so-
go to
So why
school?
why did
Wait,
you
I went
touch
to a
why
very
did you
religious
when did you
school.
touch the teacher's nipple?
Oh, like where?
In Sunapee.
Oh my god.
I don't know. They had the laptop, but like the
Something
nipple
is
was pink eyes.
fucked with this. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the replay.
Someone's
Religious
remote desktop
education.
into RJ's computer. They're controlling it.
I mean, I wouldn't. It's RJ's computer, so it's probably the case.
I wouldn't put it past him to control the thing and like be an asshole.
Well,
Good boy.
usually
Yeah, me too.
if it's a remote desktop, then it would tell you that he's trying to log on.
It's just a little laptop. Oh, their monkey's feeding hard. Okay. That's what I call a team that doesn't have communication, because that guy wasn't being told by his team to back out, probably.
Or he did back out, and then the healers and everybody else stayed there. He panicked.
I'm not
They
being
held
advanced.
strong.
About to get real. What's the rush?
I see your thing, Steven. I just can't do it right now. After this, we will. Oh,
And
what is happening right
how do
now?
we fall apart here?
You guys are really split. I think is what I'm looking at this. Let's see.
It's about to get real.
Oh, I see.
Sorry about that. I had to
okay.
restart.
So what happens here? This is really easy to fix. What happens here is you guys don't react to their rotation quick enough and effective enough. Like, watch what happens with the team. Like, where they go under you, and watch what you guys do.
We just drop it.
Kind of just like drop or back up, and nobody does it at the same time. Like Hank drops first.
Yeah, Jane's already on the ground.
Jaden's already on the ground. Then
I
Steven,
go.
then Kendall drops, right in the middle of their team. And
And
then,
then Nemo,
you know, John's over.
John
he's
sits on
leaving.
high ground. That's
It's
fine.
Nemo's still up there. Hank and you were backing up. He's Jaden's still in the back line. Nemo's still not there yet. Tim, I keep calling.
It's fine. It's fine.
I'm sorry.
You've known for like a month.
It's been like 2 years calling you that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Kendall, I'm just gonna call you Mommy Nusso. There we go. That's
Mommy?
better. So
I'm nussing. No.
So Mommy, who's nussing all over the place, nusses into their back line with the teleporter. Hank's by himself now. So you see how the problem is that you need someone dedicated to like calling out where to rotate, because you can easily like look at where they are, and you don't have to call it out because everyone knows. Because it sounds like I'm thinking about it like what I think what you guys are saying. It's like, oh, they're going under us. Like people know that. Just have one person who's dedicated to like. It should be the Lucio is where you guys go, where you guys are
Yeah.
pathing. Lucio says, "Oh, they're going under us. Let's back." So you guys speed backwards. Like you guys can speed up onto this high ground or something like that. Just speed backwards up here,
Use amp together.
and then amp together. Then, what this does is this not only puts you guys in a good situation, like where you can enter the fight, but say you guys are all 5 together, and then you guys go in. Sojourn is now up here, in a
Yeah.
good position, able to fire on them with no one, doing anything about it. Because their Sojourn's in a weird spot where she can't really shoot anybody if you guys effectively back. She'll have to like drop here, and as soon as that happens, boom. Now Sojourn has a good angle on her and can kill her.
John can just peek and then hide
Yeah.
for cover.
So instead of just like you guys react like, it's comp where you're just like, oh no, we have to get the point.
Yeah.
Just like relax for a second, speed backwards over here, or speed into this room and drop or something like that, or, just make sure you're together because it makes it easier, and put your soldier in a good position, and then you approach the fight that way. Because then Hank's forced to do that. He's, then Nemo's by himself.
I'm just in the
Mommy
worst
dies.
spot. We like,
And the problem is that you guys almost win this fight.
yeah, it's like Hank is
Right.
one.
You guys,
We
no
do, we
way!
do. Yeah, I
No
was like,
way!
John,
yeah.
how does Hank even like survive? I don't.
No way! That is
We just
insane.
out-muscled them. Like that
That's what you guys do, and it's so
That
annoying.
is
You
like-
have to outplay them. It's so annoying because you guys only win when you are just better than them. I mean, you can beat better teams if you have better coordination.
Yeah.
Hank, what are you doing?
Hank is having fun.
What the heck doing?
And you guys are split. Jaden spends a
Yeah.
lot of time away from you guys. That needs to change.
Jane Pup's Death Blossom.
Jaden should
Gets
be
one
with
butt.
Hank a lot. That's the
Primal
thing.
Jank.
Jank.
Wait.
Yeah, Jank.
Jank.
Jank should be Team Jank.
I have to talk to Ian to see if he wants to play Kiriko or Lucio.
Yeah, because Steven and Justin did it. So Steven doesn't play Lucio. Steven plays Kiriko.
Steven, wait.
Justin plays Lucio
Why is
because Justin doesn't like Kiriko.
that's dumb?
It's pretty fun, actually.
Kiriko's
Kiriko
weird.
is fun. Okay, pretty good so far. I'd say, it's hard to, this point has a lot of weird angles, so it's hard to
Yeah.
see. Like, what about up here? Like, I feel like you'd be good up here, John, or something like
I
that.
think I said that during the
I
game.
remember that because you were telling Kendall somewhere to go.
Because
I was like, I don't know. I was literally like, I don't know where I should be right now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
with Sojourn, it's like,
I play her too much like Soldier.
yeah, to
almost.
get maximum, because you
Yeah.
don't, because Soldier has infinite sprint, obviously. Sojourn, you want to play to where they have to, it's like Widowmaker kind of, where you want to play in a position where they have to cover the most distance to get to you. Like, if you play right here, you can easily see them right here, and if your team plays like right here, they're not pushing in to here. So if they come up, you can see them through this doorway. If they go this way, you can see them through here. If they go here, you can see them through here. With Sojourn, you like, especially on a point like this where there's not a lot of angles, you just have to have your team play a little bit like, defensively. Like they're playing defensively. They're not playing to dive their backline. They're playing to
We're
give
balling
you
out and fucking up, kids.
Yeah, they're playing to give you the most, space and opportunity to kill someone. And if their team is over here and they're diving from over here, you can't like get that value. So I would say, yeah, play up there. That's a good spot. And then you can easily just back up here. But you guys, capitalize off that. Let's see where their Sojourn's playing.
You like having Sojourn really play that roof as opposed to the like little window area?
This roof over here.
Or well, there's that roof, or like on the little
This one.
house, the back, yeah, right here.
Um,
Because there, I feel like she can go back to the other area pretty quickly, but it's kind of tough to jump from the first roof to get back into the house.
So, the reason I would say not to do that is because you're getting the same angle, most likely. Like, look at, like, you can see where you can see, like, right here. Kind of see this area. You can see a little bit up here, but you can't really see a lot of over here. But if you're playing up here, you can mostly see the same angle, except for maybe a little bit over here. But it's also making it so you don't have to like waste time jumping back and repositioning yourself, right? Because that's the reason they're diving you is to kill you. But if they dive you and you have to leave, that's like pretty good value from them because they're forcing you to like reposition yourself and waste time, like getting into a
So
better
it's just
position.
easier to
It's just
stay here
easier,
because you're
yeah.
in the fight more often.
You're in the fight more often instead of having to leave like that. Like say like it's similar to I don't know who it's similar to. But
I mean, I guess it'd be Widow. Like Widow wants
Widow,
to just
yeah.
stay out of the fight in
Yeah.
the camp lanes.
yeah, like Sojourn it seems like you want to be in the thick of it, but she's best playing back or playing a super long off angle.
Just
And
because they
just-
can't really
They
contest.
can't do
as long
anything
as
about
she
you.
has
And if they
Bell
jump
enough.
at you,
Yeah.
you have that one shot potential. It's easier to one shot them than it is on Widow. And like if you're playing up here, like say the another difference as well, like say you're playing up here or playing back here, they have to sacrifice more to dive you. Like if you're playing up here, as opposed
they
to
have to
playing right
launch
here,
up and
because
take
yeah,
damage.
the monkey has to launch up in the air, and he also has to literally go into the farthest part of your back line to kill you, which makes it easier for you to kill him. Because say you're standing up here and the cart's right here, he only has to jump up here, and then if he's getting pressured, he could just drop to his team. But say you're playing back here, he has to jump all the way over here, and now he has nothing. He has his bubble, and he has to wait 4 seconds to leave. So it's like you're putting him in a bad position, trying to kill you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It makes it a little bit easier. This is another situation, Kendall, where it's like assess
Yeah,
what
we
you're
just
doing,
don't.
assess what is going on, and say, do I need this ultimate? Because they weren't even like
Yeah.
in the area when you did that. I mean, you got the kills off of it, but you know you might not have needed it.
I don't even think it went past the cart.
It's the cart stops it.
Yeah,
The
I
cart
think it
stops.
just.
It's whatever the fox is doing. Look at where the fox goes.
Yeah, it goes up to like. Is it?
The fox goes through the middle of it, and if it hits a wall or the cart, it'll stop. So
Yeah.
like, say the cart wasn't there, it would go all the way. But like, say the fox is like jumping this way, like it like jumps on the thing. If it hits this, it'll stop there.
Hmm.
So they go here.
Where I go?
I think is in.
That was a good play from them.
Dude.
That was mostly a good play from them. I'd say if there's one thing you could have done to maybe not have that
I
happen.
slide in for no reason
Yeah. I mean,
right at the start.
so one thing I could have done is first off, Hank shouldn't be doing this. He shouldn't be jumping to their back like that. He should be right here. Second thing is that this is for the Lucio player. As soon as you see them do that, if you guys are playing like defensively, like I talked about, you can just speed backwards over here, and the Kirika ultimate is immediately nullified. Like, because the Kirika ultimate only goes through this building. So, like, if you guys are playing over here, or like over here, or something like that, and you're playing together, because you guys all want to be together, the Reaper should be up the Winston's ass most of the time. Nemo can be like, assess the situation, say, oh, they're doing this, speed out, be this doorway, goodbye. They can't use ultimate anymore. Like, they can only do it through like here. They can do it through the doorways, but if you guys just leave, then they get no value out of it. But you guys stay a little bit too long, then you leave. He races into you guys and just ults.
This is also a Sojourn question.
Sure.
Just like generally, should I just stay up on that high ground? Like, I think sliding there was really kind of. Was that like at the beginning?
Staying
there?
up here.
Yeah, I slide in like right before the Kiriko ults.
As the cart moves progress, I would like look at where it depends on where they go. So like, I guess a good spot would be kind of like, yeah, you could start
Yeah,
here.
that's where I started. Yeah.
You could start here and just see where they go. Like if they go this way, that's a good spot for you. But if they go this way, I would say like turn around, like once you get familiar with the maps, like you can turn around and slide this way and then go like this. And then you're back here or something like that. Or you could slide this way. That would probably be better. Is just to slide this way and then you're over here and now you get this angle on them. Just make it like hardest for them to get damage on you, because like the Reaper can do pretty good damage from over here. But yeah, this was fine to start here. Just it's all about the reaction and like knowing like what's the best course of action now that they've done this. Because it's the game is way more. You can have a pre-fight plan, but most of the time the pre-fight plan's not going to work. So it's about that mid-fight kind of what do I do once they've done this, you know? But yeah, you were good to start here. Just make sure if they go this way, oh, I'm pretty close to them. You know, I can go over here. But if they go this way, you know, I'm pretty far from them. I'm pretty good. That's usually what it is. Because it's different from Soldier, where Soldier has fall-off damage, but Sojourn doesn't. So you can use that, be able to, you know, go super far away.
This ends now. This ends now.
Nice. Okay, so they beat. Okay, he feeds. Oh!
Everybody press Q.
Yeah. That's another thing. Did that again. Did not need that beat, did not need that Reaper
Nemo
ult.
did a well.
Yeah, we did not need that beat or Reaper Ultimate. We could have won the fight off of, Primal and Overclock. I mean, to be fair, they used, it looks like maybe two ultimates, but they're not close to the other two. But you want to have that advantage on them. I'm still, we're all still new with the game, of course. I want to look at you, Kendall, and I want you to tell me what the what you see here and why you use the ultimate, because I'm still learning, right, as well with the how to use the ultimate and stuff. So
We just kind of called out that we're using it during the fight.
okay,
I'm not really amazing. I just kind of wanted to cover the most area to get it
Sure.
out and have it cover the most area
Sure.
that people are gonna play in.
sure. That makes sense. I would say, I have limited knowledge on this, so I'm gonna just do my best with it. First off, the Reaper should be with you. I don't even know where's Hank as well. Yeah, you guys have to be together. What I would say is, instead of using it to just cover the most ground, I would set that possible. Use it to, I'm trying to think how to say this, where it's like,
I think one of the best ways is to use it to initiate as opposed to using it reactively.
yeah, that makes
Yeah.
yeah. So say look how they used it, where they used
Yeah,
it
they
here.
used it to go onto
Yeah, to
a
go
target,
onto you
which
guys.
happened to be our entire team. But
Yeah.
I'm just using it to buff
And it's
the
not to
team.
say,
There's no
that
real
you could
goal.
never use it reactively. I think it's just
So here's
best
a
used.
good comparison that I thought of, that you kind of used it as if it was a bongo, Orisa bongo. Where
Yeah,
a Orisa bongo just kind of you can use it and it gets value immediately because everyone's
toss
just
it down and 40% or whatever.
yeah. It's like toss it down and don't have to think about it. But with the Kiriko ultimate, it's kind of like a it's kind of like a mixed beat and speed, right? Where Lucio beats and speeds, where you want to use it to where you can actively get to them instead of just using it as a little passive ultimate.
Yeah.
It's like doing something passively, where you want to do something actively. So say you guys come up here, and it's kind of at this point it's a bad situation to use it because they're not really in a spot.
They're not on low ground.
Yeah, they're not in a spot
in
where
the
you can get
area
value out of
fighting.
it. But say they're Kiriko and Monkey, and say Lucio's with them, drop on you guys, then use it,
Yeah.
and now you're
we just-
initiating on them with this ultimate instead of just using it as a passive, just shoot fast, right?
Mhm.
So yeah, I would say, and I think you all need to get better at it. Where I'll emphasize this next time. I'll include this in the the announcement for the scrim, where use your ultimate, take a second before you use the ultimate and say, how am I going to use this, or is this a good time to use it? That's the most important time. Is this a good time to use the ultimate? Because a lot of you
Yeah.
are using it too early or too late. So it just takes that half a second. What am I looking at? Should I use this ultimate? Instead of just saying, okay, we have to use this ultimate this fight because we called it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. But you had good intentions with it. And this ultimate is it's kind of hard to not get value out of it, just because it's so good.
Yeah, it's just massive.
You still get value out of it even if it's a bad placement or use it in a wrong time. So you can kind of get away with it, but using it in a way to where you can get the maximum value, it'll push over to your other heroes and it'll help you.
Yeah.
Be able to do that.
60 seconds
But you don't kill anybody out of it. You kind of just now they're doing it. They use it bad
Yeah.
too. That's a bad way
Yeah.
to use it too. They get no value out of it because they don't use it correctly as well. They use it too early.
That was an interesting Lucio ult from them too.
Yeah. Okay, you guys can still win this. Good overclock.
These guys, for the most part, did a really good job of playing natural cover as well.
Yeah. I really liked how Nemo was playing up here where he was like wall riding right here.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to go.
Okay.
I was
This
only
is
here
being
for-
recorded. So
Oh, you're recording it.
yeah.
Nice. Oh, see
And this
ya.
is the last map we're gonna look at you guys anyway, so it's fine. Alright, see ya.
10 seconds remaining. Overtime.
Oh, this guy uses Wraith, really weird. Okay. Good boot, but oh shit.
Oh,
I want to see just as this is for Kendall when they watch it. Cuz Suzu is like pretty good at denying this ultimate. Yeah, Nemo's kind of in a weird spot. It's kind of hard to get value off it. Yeah.
he still throws it
Yeah.
on them. It just happens to go on Reaper.
Yeah. If you guys were more together, it would have hit everybody.
How big is the cleanse range?
I'd say
Like,
the
when it
same, the
hits
same,
the
the same
ground.
as like an anti-nade or something.
Oh, okay.
All right. What did somebody said something about in the blue chat about which ones to use? Okay. Yeah. Steven said Oasis and Dorado. Okay. What do you think was the main problem, Steven, that you guys want to look at these? Because then I can kind of like look for it.
I think this was just our first map.
I know, but like, what you guys just were warming up or?
Yeah, cause like our DPS never played in this actual scrim before.
Oh, hey, Kip, what's
so-
up? I didn't even notice you came in. Your DPS? Who's your DPS? Oh, it's this guy,
they
right?
had Deviant.
Yeah. So this is your friend, Johnny?
Yeah.
Okay. Genji kind of stinks now. I wouldn't really play him that much anymore.
Yeah.
He doesn't do enough damage. Reaper's better. Big slam. Oh, huge follow up with the nade. That was sick. That was like a perfect fight. That was sick.
The objective is now active.
Yeah, this first map was
Okay, they take a whole lot of time to get in here. Good Suzu. Nice, Johnny. I don't know why that guy thinks he can 1v1 a Sojourn. These guys are playing so passive. Like they're just like daring the ball to slam them.
I do know that they're like Dented or whatever guy who is also a sub for them.
I mean, you guys have a sub as well, so it's even.
they grabbed the GM sub.
And CTW, I think,
Wait,
is
what
also a
happened?
sub for them.
This Dented guy was GM.
It's GM.
He's GM.
Yeah.
Yeah, the rest of their team is gold, and this one guy was
CTW, I think,
He's
is
the
also
only-
a sub as well.
Yeah, this Dented guy was the only reason they some of the games were even.
I mean, he's playing Sojourn.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, the rest of these guys were on like the Harmony tier on Discord.
Okay.
Or on
On Tranquility.
Tranquility or whatever.
Yeah.
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 Oh lord.
They're in Harmony.
This monkey's questionable. Oh, I don't know how he doesn't die.
He's so close.
Okay, that was a waste of ultimate. guys do a good contest. I would say the reason you lost that fight was you're not putting yourself in a location to where the ball can get an accurate slam and for you to guys to capitalize on it. Because you're rolling them, you guys come up here, like the whole team's like, except for ball, is like just standing right here. Like just continue to play the way that you play, where like have Sojourn up here or something like that, or like right here might be good. Like Genji can just shoot from afar or on the off angle. Ball's rolling around doing his thing. Supports are kind of maybe over here or something like that. This might be a good area for supports. And if you're playing right here, then you're not giving, like, you want them to come in here so your ball can slam them and then you can nade them and stuff like that and get value. So just don't, over push because you're rolling them, because then that's what happens. You can lose the fight out of it. That's the only reason that you guys lost that, to be honest. What the hell just happened? How did he? Why was he up there? Oh, I forgot she has wall climb. Oh. Nice. Kind of a waste of a Suzu, Steven. Unless he's actively in danger. It's like you want to use it like it's immortality field if he's actively low health. Like think of it as if you use it as a cleanse, obviously, if they're getting anti or something like that. But for health purposes, like it's similar to lamp, the way you use lamp, because lamp, like obviously lamp only gives you a maximum amount of 10 health. So there's no reason to use it when they're like full health, because it's not giving them anything, because they still go down to 10 health. So you want to use it when they're critical. Same thing with Suzu for health purposes. Like use it when they're low, because then you can kind of wait a little bit and say, do I really need it? And then you can save it if you don't need it. It's like being disciplined with it. This is a hectic fight. Oh, they see 9. Okay. Well, not much to that. You guys kind of won the fight anyways, but they did kind of see 9.
0 to 1.
That was good though. Did you guys try the Overwatch League comp of like Winston, Sojourn, Reaper? Because they did.
I think at one point they did swap. I think
I don't remember
Deviant played
exactly
Reaper
when.
at some point. I just don't remember exactly.
Oh, Conix is
when.
playing support. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, how did you
Conix
play
is
both
subbing for the
scrims?
first map, I think.
So
Oh.
I started out as the sub for RJ, and then I swapped to the other one once they had.
Oh, so why'd you play? Why did you play DPS on white?
I usually sub for DPS, or why didn't I?
No, you were in one of the maps. Did you?
No, I was Widow. I normally play hit scan.
Oh, they just subbed you in.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I didn't see that. Do you want to be on the fish? Do you want me to like consider you to be on the official roster? Because I know you said you wanted to be an emergency sub, but do you want to be like considered on the official roster?
I mean, if they need a sub, yeah, it depends what, like, if they have overlapping games, I think it makes more sense for me to just be on one team.
Okay.
Um,
Round 2. Capture the objective.
but if they, like, let's say, they have Jaden and,
Let me try it here.
Wait, do they do
John.
this SimTP thing? That's weird. You don't do that anymore. Look at how late they are. Actually, not that late, but 2 of them are late.
it's also really great because if they push high ground, we already have...
Oh, you guys have to notice that he's there. Oh, he just gets rolled. Oh, no. Ooh, Kip's okay, I think. Maybe.
It's a Reaper goes down. I just-
Oh, yeah, they kind of just don't even care about you. That's basically all it is. Your Sojourn gets a kill and you win the fight. That's basically what the game is now. You're killing him.
Oh, headshot on...
Oh, you guys are okay. You guys are playing it here. Yeah, that's a good. It's good. The Sojourn was too far up. Ooh, get that get him out. Nice. Oh. Gets killed. You got ultimate, so that's fine. Kill the Sojourn, maybe? We beat... This is pretty good so far. Just kind of like an even fight. Oh, they fuck that up. This guy does not know how to use that ultimate. Steven dies. I mean, you guys are playing. You guys are good positionally. Maybe the kills could be coming in a little bit quicker. Maybe a little bit better target focus. But I mean, you're not necessarily doing anything wrong. I mean, you're at 60% to 0 right now.
Hey, can you just go to the.
What? I can't really hear you. What? You kind of a little low.
Nothing really happened to this one. It's the university. where you
Okay.
have a lot of problems.
Go to the next one.
Ready for battle.
As, we get rolled here. You sure?
Rolled. Okay.
Yeah, we do.
We're not rolled, but we don't lose.
I mean, was it because of the Sojourn or just?
Yes.
I don't remember.
I mean, at that
if it
point,
was
like,
really,
at that point, like, there are ways to deal with it, but I mean, if you have a GM Sojourn, like, Sojourn is like gonna, you see what happens in the Overwatch League, where like
I don't know, I
Sojourns are
don't-
getting
I mean,
4-kill fights.
Yeah, but he wasn't doing that. He'd get like a kill and retaliation every other fight,
Mhm.
but he wouldn't usually get initial picks. And to be fair, their main tank wasn't really making a lot of space. But I don't think he was like, at least the first two fights, a huge threat. Um, if anything, I think we could still play around.
You know, it wasn't like it was good. He punished us.
Oh, sick kill already. I don't know why he's playing there. Oh, Orisa. Okay.
So I think we get the initial cap, and then after that, they just pretty much win the rest of the fights.
Okay.
Croissant.
Okay, I immediately know why you're doing you get rolled here. So Orisa in like different from Winston because Orisa has a lot of survivability, but she also is like really vulnerable to like people going on off angles and kind of like going behind her and killing your team. So in order to combat that, you want Orisa to be in front of everybody at all times. So like I would
Should I
say
have contested the Sojourn more as well?
I would say you guys are just playing in a bad place. Like play like right here. Because what you're doing is you're forcing them to push into the Orisa first every time, right? Because she has to be here. If they go to point, you just kind of like walk. But the Orisa, like you're putting yourself in a situation where you can engage the fight with the Orisa in front of you at all times, and as well, like say they go here instead, like the Orisa's in front, so the Sojourn's not going to get a lot of value unless she like goes up here or something. But what happens here, how you lose this fight, is that Kip plays up here, and their Sojourn goes around and denies her value of this front line position and gets a pick off of it. Like you guys could even play right here, like have Orisa be right here. Like this could even be better than that, because then the Sojourn has to go like over here or something like that. How is RJ not here, but he's
I don't know.
messaging me? Oh, he is here. I see. Oh, he is here. Why am I not getting notifications that people are
I
joining?
am here.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Hi.
Hello.
Oh yeah, you suck. Hey, any comments, RJ, so far?
I just joined and just loaded the stream. So
Any
I should,
comments?
Johnny needs to be benched immediately.
Okay,
If you
yeah, I
don't
agree with
speak
that.
right now.
All right, guys, I agree with that.
Okay, perfect.
But anyways, I would, yeah, because I mean, you can use it, I guess, the way you want most of the time, but I use the javelin spin thing more defensively than offensively. feel like it works better that way, but you can use it offensively. It's just preference, I guess. But I feel like,
I was just looking to get a kill.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I missed my jab, so it didn't matter.
So like, I would like, if you guys are playing this Rissa, I would like to see you like path this way to the right with your Rissa in front, or maybe like even through here, like this way and through here and through into here. Because then now you're once again in a spot where your Orisa is in front of everybody and can engage the fight in front of everybody. Oops. Good ultimate. I Suzu that. Yeah,
I should have waited. I just thought it was.
it's alright. You trade. I mean, let's be real here. This is a one fight. You trade the Orisa ult for beat and for both support ults. Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Orisa's ult's not very good.
What
in most
rank was
cases.
this enemy team?
They had
Mm.
4 gold
Average.
and 1 grandmaster.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, they're Sojourn's GM, RJ, and they're all rest of them are golds.
Crazy team. Crazy.
Well, he was a sub.
He's a sub. Oh boy.
I think we both had 2 subs.
Oh, Conix.
They kill me. Hate to see it.
Yeah. Monkey kind of counters Orisa in the sense that it's easier for him to
Great space.
to create space on her, like by going into her backline, than it is for her to like deal with him. Cause like if you're pushed up here, he can kind of just jump right behind you, and you can't like javelin him away. And he also has that cleave where he can kind of just cleave your backline, like if you guys are bunched up, and he can disconnect your backline from you with his bubble. So he doesn't directly counter the character Orisa, but he counters the way Orisa plays.
Oh shit! I didn't even notice. Whoops.
What?
No, nothing. Johnny was messaging me. Just eating ice cream.
How's your day, RJ?
Good.
What'd you do?
School.
Cool, me too. Well, I have work, I guess now. It's a job.
Just twerk on the table. You'll get a raise. There you go.
Okay, I don't get paid for this. It's free labor.
Well then, they'll give you money.
Yeah, that's.
Good ultimate.
We'll see how much you're worth after that.
Good beat. Ooh, Kip. Yeah, that's not kind of not on you. I don't think you guys get rolled here. I mean, it's competitive every fight. I think you just kind of get out-comped. I think the monkeys just leads better than the Orisa in that situation. But you guys like, it's a similar situation where you guys almost win every fight too. So. Okay, they're running a weird ass comp. Okay, I've never seen this before.
This first fight's crazy.
What the fuck is this
Yeah.
comp?
I think we rolled him.
They rolled you guys on this map?
Double
I think we
sneaker.
rolled them. And we
No,
never-
we rolled them.
We only
except
lost the
I'm
first
not sure if we finished the last point. But the rest of it,
Yeah, we rolled them every map. Like, yeah, I think we won every map. I don't know if we rolled, but we won.
Playing Ana into Sojourn just seems.
This was crazy. I had no idea what happened.
Okay, what the fuck is that guy doing?
I don't know.
Okay, you guys get rolled. They just roll. You just roll them.
Yeah, I was so confused.
This comp is weird. I don't know what they're doing. It looks like they're trying to like. What were you guys playing the whole time? This is not a counter to ball.
What were we playing or them?
This is kind of a counter to ball, but I would say like Sombra instead of the Sojourn. Yeah, because why are they? Is this like the? Was this one of the last maps?
No, second.
Oh,
I think.
This is when
it was like
Javelin
second or
popped in.
third.
Yeah.
Oh,
was
third,
like-
then third.
Lower end.
because I don't get the point of
Ew,
this
have I been
comp.
eating my fucking ice cream with a dirty spoon this whole time? I didn't notice. I'm gonna kill myself.
Where'd he spooge?
I didn't even fucking notice. I'm gonna fucking vomit, dude.
Like Ash with Monkey doesn't really work anymore because
Monkey.
like you want the fights to finish quicker, and Ash is kind of like a poke character. She doesn't really do enough damage anymore to like because of all the support that there is in this game.
Oh, the next fight you gotta watch their on.
They're Ana, okay.
Watch.
I don't get the Ana. I don't get the Ana at all.
So we lose
What
this
is this
fight.
counted?
Watch. This is the worst thing I've ever seen.
What is your friend doing over here, Johnny?
Hmm?
This guy is just, I don't know how he gets out. He was like over there with like 4 people, 4v1.
We lose this fight. Too.
But the Ana does something weird in this fight.
No.
Here, I'm a death rope.
I don't know how I got out of it.
Good bob from him.
It's coming up. It's the worst thing.
They're trying. I think what they're doing here is they're trying a weird way to counter ball. This is what it's looking like because they're using it as if they're banking on their Ana like sleeping you every time. They're trying to be like coordinated where they nobody shoots him when you dive
Seems
dive the
so much
Ana.
easier to just play Sombra.
Yeah, I don't know why they're doing this. They're playing off their coordination by like making it so no one shoots you and then you just get slept and then antied and rolled. And like the Ash is kind of like playing in the back and can deal with you with the coach gun and stuff, I guess, and Lucio with Boop. But I mean, it just plays Sombra. I don't get this. This is what it looks like. But
They're just playing.
I'm surprised nobody's running Reaper for them because like it's I don't know. It feels like it's a lot easier to hold high ground.
It's
if
harder for
you're-
Reaper to deal with ball in this game. He still counters it, but it's harder because there's less stuns, so he can't like get helped by a stun. Like ball can
Yeah.
I think it's this fight. Watch their Ana. Watch their Ana. So I fucked up. I did slam. But I think we missed it.
What happened?
But go back. Just look at her position. Oh, okay.
Oh, she was on the loop
Right here?
instead of back.
No, she slept me there. Okay, she slept me there. And then she was just sitting on that corner for so
Yeah.
long.
Why doesn't she? She sleeps you, then like turns around like you're not there anymore.
She doesn't have
felt a lot
object
longer in the
permanence, guys.
It felt
Okay.
a lot longer in the moment. But
No,
it was
that's a
like-
long time. That's like 3 seconds of her not even like pretending
she was
you're not
just
even there.
sitting on that corner. It was
I don't.
so-
Yeah, that was so weird. That's weird.
She doesn't see you. You don't exist.
What is he doing?
It was so funny. It felt a lot longer when
Yeah,
it
that's
was
that. No,
happening.
that's funny. That's funny.
It's great.
Yeah, you guys. Yeah, you guys are good with
We-
this ball comp.
We cleaned them up. Well, these guys were they were slow.
Yeah. They're playing a way to where you guys are like can get value out of the ball comp. They're playing slow so you guys can get the boops off and stuff and the slams.
Then we just win.
Lucio's still down there.
I think we went through. So we
Surprised.
get a lot of time. For this. Might lose. We have 5 minutes.
Croissant.
Did she just say croissant or something like that?
That's what I'm saying. Don't heal. Just papers floating to me while I'm hiding.
Okay, good way to separate their supports. That's good. The Reaper, you know.
So
That Kusune was really, really good, minus the fact you're up 3.
Yeah, it's the same thing, just make sure, like that was a good placement of it, I guess. Just make sure you're not using it. I mean, it's the last fight, I guess, it's different. But, I mean,
That's true. I
you
guess
guys were
you
egregiously doing it before, so I mean, we're gonna pretend like it's that situation.
No, that's fair. I'm still definitely working on.
No,
like,
it's fine. It's a new
One Piece.
character, new
Yeah.
yeah. We're
I,
all
like the
being patient here.
placement of it was perfect.
Yeah.
I think grind is a pure.
It's
I think like
the-
thinking of it like you said, where it's like a speed boost. So it's not using it to get to the fight. It's like to go onto them.
No, yeah, you don't want to use it to speed to them. You want to use it. The speed is the worst part about it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's the cooldown rate and the rate of
The-
fire that you want to
the
use.
fire rate is so broken.
Yeah.
I
You're-
think we stopped them.
And you know that a fun fact is that because the cooldown rates are so fast in it, Kiriko can get
Oh
three
yeah, a lot of
Suzus
things
off.
will.
3 Suzus off
Great.
by, through the whole thing.
Yeah.
How does it last?
The Kiriko
So
ultimate.
I thought
don't
we
know.
got stopped by them on the third point, but I guess not, and I wasn't close.
I actually don't know how
and
long
then-
it lasts.
We
Maybe
rolled there.
we can, I mean we can
And
probably
this,
figure
no,
it out.
this one they get we stopped them on third. End of third.
No, we stopped them on first point here.
This
Yeah.
this is so annoying. You guys are so lazy. Like, Echoes is just her face. Like what? Like that's just so unpolished. Lucio's is just his face as well.
Aren't most of them is their face?
No,
Yeah.
most of them are the art, like the artwork, kinda. But this one is just her
Oh, you
in-game
mean
model
like
face.
yeah.
Her in-game model face. I mean, Lucio's and Echoes is her in-game model, but this is like an art.
Oh,
I like
And then you have balls where it's like
Balls is funny where he's like happy, I like that.
I swear they get past. Really? We stopped.
I mean, there's 4 minutes left, so maybe not.
Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Yeah, we must stop.
5, 4,
OT goes on for a while.
1. Attackers incoming.
So we just rolled them.
Are you sure they don't get to 3 points and then you just like roll them on the last?
No, it has to
I
be.
mean, there's only 4 minutes left in the review in the replay. I would say Reaper's in a weird position. I would just play like I guess this is for
Would you play just on top of
I would
them?
play like right here, and just you can get like a pretty good value from just shooting on them like this. And if it makes it easier because you don't have to, you're not in a bad position, and if the fight is initiated, you can just drop. But like for this, you're kind of stuck here.
Plus, you can also TP out if
Yeah.
you.
But then he gets like Suzu'd and he's he's still going in and stuff like that. Then he gets killed like that. But if he's up here with Kip,
This time
easier.
point, as a
Yeah.
boss.
Ooh, that guy can die. Nice. Johnny's cracked at the Sojourn. I just said that and he lost a 1v1. Kiriko.
She's OP.
I kept getting stuck.
So you guys must hold them.
I remember this. I remember this first point's like sucking, like right there. Maybe we just.
Maybe you just lose that fight immediately, and it's like you have that feeling where you're gonna lose the point.
I remember that first area. I kept missing my slams.
Oh, good. That was a really good. He's just in a weird. No way. That guy's GM, bro. What? He was in such a bad position.
Dent head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was. I
I don't think he's incredibly good either. But
wasn't.
Good old.
But there's definitely a few.
like if I had to have rated him, I would have said that he was like just off of gameplay diamond. Like his shots sometimes were okay, but he didn't seem to like.
He doesn't
be
really
getting
do. I don't really ever see him getting
Right.
kills. Yeah.
Yeah.
on
And I feel like
these
that's-
maps were we rolled them. Say when we went on the England map or the Canada map. His team was getting rolled, but he was still putting in a lot of work.
Yeah.
I think
And
the issue
on
though is like
Guild map,
usually
he
once
was
you're
going
at
nuts.
Masters or GM, you're not just like it's not about DPS or doing damage or numbers. It's really about getting picks. If you can't finish kills, you're not
Yeah.
going. to
Especially with
climb.
Sojourn, if you're not getting picks, you're doing nothing.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, that's
And
why.
it's not
That's
To
why
say
it's
that-
so hard to balance her because
Yeah.
she's so bad in lower ranks. Like she's awful in lower ranks because nobody can like hit the. Yeah, she's really
If you
bad in
can't
lower
get
ranks.
picked, it doesn't matter how
I'm
much
only
damage.
playing Sojourn. I suck at her, but I suck at other.
Yeah, like in like gold below, she's like awful because nobody can hit the railgun, so you're not getting any value out of her because like
It's the same for like why Soldier is so good if you're like somewhat consistent aim wise,
yeah,
because at lower ranks you can get away with that because fights last a little bit longer. But once you get up to higher ranks, like his hit scan damage for headshots just isn't high enough
Yeah.
to really be viable. There's like a couple people who can one trick him to GM, but it's really, really tough.
yeah, and
You know the Doomfists in high ranks?
Yeah, like Zebra.
well, Zebra's the only guy that can
Excuse-
actually play
Yeah.
Zoom
Excuse me, yeah?
Doomfist.
No, there's one guy who's ranked number 2.
Probably Get Quaked On or something. Either Get Quaked On, Zebra. Those are the guys that.
I watched his little compilation.
Yeah, he makes it work.
Oh,
Yeah.
He's like the
But
only guy
they're
that
just-
makes it
War
work.
Dance.
They're so mechanically talented
Yeah.
that they can get away with it.
He has a 71% win rate.
Yeah. But like Sojourn is so good, like diamond higher, but so bad at gold lower that it's just they kind of did it to themselves where they made a character with like that's the downside with a character that has like a high skill ceiling where it's just like it's really hard to balance her in a ranked mode because like she just plays differently.
Yeah, I think the other thing too is once you start having one-shot heroes that rely on headshots, they scale really well at higher ranks, and they have a lot harder time at lower ranks, especially when it's not like Genji. Even at lower ranks, it's definitely a lot harder because you have to be
Yeah.
really good
And
mechanically.
because
but-
players are also like most lower ranked players like don't really understand the game as much. They play Sojourn like they kind of would play a soldier, where they're kind of like
That's
upping their
true.
face like just shooting them, and you're not getting value out of that a lot. So like that's just what's like so hard to balance her.
Those are like
That's a great
5
ultimate.
balls.
That was a great ultimate. Good job, Steven.
Woo!
Yes, we do hold.
A good in a good way that you did that right there, Steven, which I don't know if you meant to. I mean, but it's obviously a good thing. Is that part of the Kiriko ultimate that makes it powerful? Is you can like wait like instead of using it to get to them, you can if they're also initiating, you can like wait for them to get to you and then use it, right? Because it's like I said, it's not about the speed. It really isn't. It's about how it can turn a fight.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like if
Oh.
they're coming
Alright,
up here, if they're coming
The
up here,
other
go ahead, Conix.
the other big thing with her ultimate is you can use it to like be defensive, just healing, especially depending on what your support is. I mean,
Yeah.
right now with Lucio, it's a little bit harder. But like, let's say you're running a BAP or an Ana or something, you now just increased your own healing. The fact that you're going to get invuln a bunch of times, and the fact that your extra support can now do whatever they want with their new abilities just
Yeah.
as quick.
Yeah, so like say
okay.
like just like a little bit of a what they're doing right now. Like say you guys are right here and they're coming in through here. Like using the Kirka ultimate when they get like if I was to just go pause, like when they get to this area is better because what you can do is if you use it when they're right here, they can easily back out. But if they get up here and then you use it, they are forced to fight you because they can't leave. Like you have that's when you use the speed. If they try to leave, then you can speed and then use the speed to get into them. But it's like if you use it when they get up to here, you get all that damage on them with the higher fire rate. If they start to leave, you just keep following them, and because you're faster.
I also in that fight hit a really nasty Suzu that just the tracer bomb literally just went through everyone. Like it was even before it even went off. It was really funny.
Good job, Johnny. I remember when Johnny, when Overwatch 2 first came out, he like refused to play Sojourn because he said she was boring.
Fun. Sometimes.
I think she's so fun.
Yeah. She's fun because she's meta.
But yeah, you guys are doing so much better than them because they just play too slow. So you get so much value on this out of this ball.
30 seconds remaining.
A good combo you can use, Johnny, if you're listening, and RJ can do this as well. Oh, he's deaf, never mind. But I guess when he watches the recording, because RJ sometimes plays Sojourn, when they have a ball, is that Sojourn's really good at, like, with her grenade at, like, denying people from leaving. So you can combo that with his slam, where, like, when you've coordinated and get ready for a slam, like say you slam right here, if he throws it out, like, while you're slamming, they get slammed, and then they're taking all that damage while this with the slam damage, and they can't leave. So you probably can kill, like, at least one squishy with that combo.
Hmm.
Good ultimate. Justin gets killed. Oh, do you guys lose this? Oh, wait, I guess it's a long overtime. They just don't complete the fight.
10 seconds remaining.
It's like,
Good pick.
oh yeah, me and the Sojourn. Awful.
Overtime.
He killed a lot of people this fight. Deadhead guy. Nice. Nice beat as well.
No, it was right. I was just saying, should chase the Sojourn.
Good uses of our ultimates here.
I think Reaper.
Oh, there's no way you're. How do you? They're not even looking at you,
I-
Kip.
They forgot about.
Kip was so low.
Died. So bad there. Yeah, I think I just died.